it was 2001 when we first had our first dance, you know the dates. And that first dance, the group decided we wanted to do a holiday celebration. And everybody got involved. The thing that I remember the most about it was really exciting was that we were going to have a dance. And we had both gay men and lesbians and trans persons coming to the meetings regularly. And we all got to know one another real well because we used to go out. We started going out to dinner also after the Rainbow Elder meeting. And so when that first night came, there's a lot of pictures. The newspaper came and took pictures. There was an article in the paper. But the thing that excited me the most about it was everybody danced with everyone.
Do you have any other particular memories from that first era? If we think of that first era, like the early 2000s up to like 2005?
Oh, I think I just remember really running around a lot, replenishing food, drinks, ice, that kind of thing. It's kind of one of those things where I don't think I really got a chance to participate too much. I got to dance a few times, but not too much. Yeah, but it was just great. It's a really nice memory. I love seeing everybody, Annie and Joy and George and all these people that aren't here, but I still remember them contributing, having a great time. I mean, everybody was just so wonderful. One year we had it at Cake's Studio, which is this really small dance studio off of Pearl. And Emily was with me. I just remember, I'll never forget, actually, the whole parking lot was covered with a sheet of ice.
Oh no.
And, Emily and I feverishly just tried to chip away at the ice in the parking lot before people came. It was a really stressful time.
It was not a good venue. We had to clean the bathrooms. I do remember that. We weren't happy about that. And there was a snowstorm and nobody was there to do the shoveling of the snow. So Teresa and I and her partner Ann are out there throwing icy melt down and chipping ice and trying to make it safe for all the older people who were going to come, and some of whom, were walking with canes or whatever in those days.
There were these two women who drove from Nebraska to attend this event.
Really?
And it blew me away.
Wow.
Because there was nothing really for people to get together with people and dance and hold hands without it being, just to feel welcome and safe. So it was bigger than I realized, I certainly know that we didn't get a lot of staff help at these things. I think that kind of grew over the years. I think before it was kind of a little bit on the fringe of what AAA was doing.
Were the things that happened historically, I think I know the answer already, but was the historical context driving also the context of the Lavender Gala?
Yeah, I remember with the George W. Bush years. It almost felt like, if the federal government finds out about this, they're gonna shut us down, kind of thing. I think it helped, that political pressure really helped drive needing to have a safe place and a welcoming space, and needing to make sure that everyone feels like they can age safely and healthy and in good company, so.
Yes, it became very important to create that space then, because it didn't exist other places.
No, it's pretty scary, actually. But I think things are shifted, although sometimes I wonder. I would say there's definitely a lot more support for it. I think in the aging network for sure. I think starting out, there was some hesitation by some people about doing this kind of thing. And not everybody, and people weren't out too much. So it was, you had to kind of have not a secretive veil to it, but kind of neutral. I remember when we did a postcard mailing, I got a lot of flack for that because people didn't want to be out to their post person, So all these things I really didn't think about.
I have heard, and I just want to confirm from you that you have been a part of the gala from the very beginning. Is that true? Have you missed any of them?
I've missed a few of them.
Okay.
I haven't kept really good track, but I've missed a few, but I've been at most of them.
Do you remember how folks experienced that first one, or even just the first few ones in terms of what was it like for people? What was the spirit, the energy?
I think there was a mix, really. I think people were grateful to be there and to, have food and to have some connection. And it was nice to be with others, be with people like themselves, especially if you're living alone or living in a facility, just to get out and have that connection. I think people appreciated it. I also think that there was some awkwardness, a little bit of shyness for a lot of people, that they didn't know everyone. And, some people just, I don't know if you want to put this in your story, but I think a lot of people came for the food because they got this great free meal, holiday meal, or they came for the door prizes, and then they got to experience, oh yeah, there's other people like me here.
When other folks were describing some of those first ones, it felt like in that time period, in the early aughts, right around 2000, the millennial change, that it wasn't as safe of an environment for folks. And so this event could be maybe the only time per year that folks felt safe.
Right.
Being themselves.
Yeah. And I think especially when you're catering to an elder audience, these are a lot of folks who never were out. They grew up never feeling safe being out in their lives. So it's a big deal.
Yeah.
Big deal to be in some place where they finally feel safe to be themselves.
That first night, we ended the first night with YMCA, and everybody was out there dancing. And we've done that every year since. It's never not been a part of the Lavender Gala.